Yeah, okay, because of WebEx. Hey, WebEx. Okay, I said hello to WebEx. Those of you who are coming regularly to FedCSIS conference series know that usually there was Maria, there was Leszek and myself. For a variety of not very nice reasons, Leszek is not with us this year, but show must go on. So now we adopted our third head. So we are still the three-headed monster that is the producer of FedCSIS conference series. So let me introduce to you Maria Ganzha, Dominik Ślęzak, and you all know me because I am Marcin the spammer Paprzycki. So yeah, so all the males, I am the one who's responsible. We are here in a beautiful facility that I know some of you got confused because we originally thought about different facility, and you are now staying in a hotel which is our former conference hotel, which is no longer our conference hotel, but we are much better being here. And I would like to ask Colonel Nikolov, who is the boss of this facility, to say a few words.
Thank you very much. Yeah, a little bit will be a few words. Don't worry, I will not be so exhausting to you. But first of all, as you, and I'm also doctor actually, and I need the glasses. Dear participants in this 17 conference, I think so, 17 conference on computer science and intelligence system. It is my really great pleasure to welcome you at the premises of the Crisis Management and Disaster Response Center of Excellence. Our center has the privilege to host this important event, gathering experts, researchers, and practitioners from all over the world. Nowadays, it is of high importance to collaborate together, aiming to put into practice and the knowledge and experience. We are proud to announce that since it's our official accreditation as the 21st NATO Center of Excellence in 2015, the Crisis Management and Disaster Response Center of Excellence has been incessantly improving our capacity to serve as a hub of crisis management and disaster response expertise within a cooperative community of interest in support of NATO's adaptive transformation. Our education and training activities, research and analysis, concept and doctrine development, experimentation, and lesson learned make up the center's operational toolkit, specifically tailored to achieving the set of objectives. Maintaining our stand as an indispensable expertise and advice provider in the field of crisis management and disaster response is a top priority, and our essential success indicators are the ability to establish the foster collaborative partnership with international organizations, governmental agencies, and local authorities, participation in various exercises and workshops, conferences, seminars, and one of these conferences nowadays. We a lot of expertise, IT equipment, modeling and simulation, main event list, main incident list, managing evaluation, analysis, and also including, of course, lessons learned, and most important, to provide expertise how to implement the lesson learned in the practice. We are open for the development of a new generation offering internship program on the projects, initiatives related to the deterring hybrid warfare, cognitive superiority in a complex security environment, and modeling and simulation of time-dependent processes. Our portfolio of courses is truly impressive, I can say, providing a wide range of expertise in the area of crisis management, disaster response, of course, resilience, gender focal point, building integrity, military diplomacy, cultural protection, space weather modeling and simulation. It's one of our new projects, climate change, of course, and security, and coming more as a cultural protection, for example. You, as experts, are more than welcome to share your knowledge with the audience, and of course, we to acquire some knowledge from you and maybe to put in our program of work for the future. With this perspective, we will enhance the NATO crisis management and disaster response capabilities, and as a corollary, to improve the alliance interoperability. As Professor Pawlak actually said, cross-disciplinary, cross-country, and cross-generation cooperation is needed. With this word, I would like to wish to all of you fruitful and effective discussions. And of course, don't forget, enjoy these days in Sofia. Conference and, we warmly hosted all of you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for those kind words. Now, continuing with the team, unfortunately, the chair of the organizing committee, Professor Nina Dobrinkova, cannot be with us, but with a very, very, very new baby, you all understand the priorities. FedCSIS, baby, FedCSIS, baby wins all the time, which is, of course, reasonable. So now we have the person who worked 3 years to make this conference finally happen. Stefka, Professor Stefka Fidanova. She is a friend of ours for many, many years. She organizes one of the, from the beginning, so 17 years. Now she pointed, we were once 17 years younger? I cannot remember. Okay, never mind this. So we work also together on some research from time to time. She is organizing one of the most successful technical sessions, which is workshop on computational optimization, which always attracts a lot of participants, and results that are presented there are very interesting. So at this moment, I am giving Professor Fidanova, and guys, it's time to start Professor Fidanova's presentation, I think. So it's yours.
Okay, welcome to Bulgaria, a country to discover. Okay, next. And I will say several words about Bulgaria, Sofia, and my institute, which is one of the co-organizers of this conference. Maybe you don't know, but the Bulgaria is the oldest country in Europe, which is on the same place with the same name till now. The birthday is 681. In Bulgaria is found the oldest crafted gold in the history of mankind. Of the 300 cultural and natural sites in the UNESCO list of World Heritage, 9 are in Bulgaria. Next slide. Okay, Bulgaria is a country of the yogurt, and the symbol of Bulgaria are roses. The world's perfumes and the cosmetic industry could not do without the Bulgarian attar of roses, and Bulgaria produces 80% of the world's production. Next. Small Bulgaria is one of the world's largest wine producer, together with France, Spain, Italy, and Greece, and we'll try to prove this evening. Next. Sofia is the capital of Bulgaria. It is ancient and modern town, and it's the largest town in Bulgaria. It is the city with the name of wisdom. Sofia was founded 7,000 years ago. It has a long history. It is Bulgarian main political, economic, and cultural center, and has key position on an international crossroads, especially in the Balkan Peninsula. And it is easily accessible by air, road, and railway. Maybe you will say if it's true or not. The next. Sofia is a perfect place for combining business with entertainment and culture. Sofia is the country's entertainment capital with a great number of theaters, cinemas, restaurants, nightclubs. Bulgaria is very rich of sources of thermal water, more than 300 in all country. and 40 of them are in Sofia. Bulgarian Academy of Science is the largest and oldest research institution in Bulgaria. Next. And the Institute of Information and Communication Technology is the local organizer of this conference where I work. Is funded 12 years ago and is successor of 3 institutes of computer science: Institute of Parallel Processing, Institute of Information Technology, and Institute of Computer and Communication System. Next. The Institute of Information and Communication Technology is one of the leading institutes of Bulgarian Academy of Science, and it manages the Bulgarian supercomputer. Bulgaria is one of the oldest supercomputer countries. Here in Europe, it's the first supercomputer country from Central and Eastern Europe. And now we have 2 supercomputers, and our institute manages them. And at the end of the year, we'll start to work the 3rd one. Next. Okay. Welcome to Bulgaria. Welcome to Sofia. Welcome to FedCSIS conference. And before the end, I want to thank to the Colonel Nikolov, maybe it's my phone, to the Colonel, it will stop, to the Colonel Nikolov to host us at the last moment. You don't know, but we received much more papers than we expected. And 2 months before the conference, we changed the place. And it was very nice that this center hosts us. And I want to give certificate of appreciation for my institute.
Thank you.
To Dr. Nikolov.
Certainly, thank you. Thank you very much.
Jokes. As I said at the beginning, this conference, being in its 17th year, is not just a conference, it is a certain project that has not only annual conferences, but there is certain vision behind it. This vision originally was formulated with Leszek Maciaszek, who now is the honorary chair of the conference series, and he still advises us and we discuss things with him. However, you know, the conference needs to have various functions. So for instance, Maria is the one who keeps us honest, okay? And she arranges things and makes sure that things are done right. And next year, when we're gonna be in Warsaw, Warszawa, she will be also taking care about business side of the conference. I am the person who is the salesman, which means I am for marketing and crazy ideas. Leszek was the one who was the main visionary, and now we are trying to send Dominik to various places where he can buy various products that help him develop visions. We have plans to send him to Amsterdam, among other places. But he will now share with you our most current version of our long-term vision for this conference.
Thank you very much, Marcin. Well, for me, this is the first time to speak about vision of FedCSIS, so it will not be very easy. Maybe next year I will do better. We will see. But first of all, let me say that I visited FedCSIS for the first time 10 years ago. It was in Wrocław in 2012, and from the very beginning, I enjoyed these conferences a lot because myself, I was involved in just one of the sessions, very focused on my research area. But then I noticed that at FedCSIS, it is possible to learn many different things, and it's not like there are many very big conferences where each session is about something completely different and nobody knows what is going on. I could see that FedCSIS is somehow, on the one hand, diversified from the perspective of the topics, but on the other hand, integrated. not only because of the social events, banquets, receptions, but for instance, also because of the choice of keynote talks, which were from the beginning very interesting for all participants, regardless of their very narrow research focus. And also because of coexistence of very important tracks within FedCSIS. We have one of the tracks related to artificial intelligence, another one to security, another one to software engineering, and so on and so forth. And all these topics need to work together because in order to cope with real life challenges, real life applications, we need to know something in case of all those tracks, all those specialties. So then somehow I started cooperating with Maria and Marcin, and from very special event, I somehow switched to one of those tracks, to artificial intelligence. And then I replaced Professor Leszek Maciaszek as one of conference series chairs, and I will do my best to continue his vision together with you. What you will be able to see, and what is very important for us as well, is that well, Stefka mentioned that we received many papers, and that was fantastic. We received more papers than we expected. But also it is worth emphasizing that the quality of those papers was very, very good. We received papers with very high quality. So, for example, when I was involved in the work of award committee for choosing best paper award, and you will hear about it a little bit more tomorrow, we had very difficult decision to make because many good papers arrived with very high quality reviews as well. Another thing that is very important for us are different types of cooperation. This is academic, scientific conference, but applications, industry applications are very important for us. So we try to emphasize also on the cooperation between academia and industry. We have special award for this. We also try to acknowledge international cooperation. This is also very important. We want to acknowledge young researchers and their work. So all these aspects are very important, and we will do our best to keep developing this conference and to improve its quality step by step and continue this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Along those lines, I just wanted to mention, because some of you could have missed it, that we got during last round, there is this organization which is in Australia, which is named CORE, which is ranking everything that is pertinent to us, meaning journals and conferences. This organization was dormant for a long time, and then suddenly they woke up. I don't know, maybe a kangaroo came and said, "Hey guys, wake up." And when they woke up, we applied for core ranking, and we got core rank B, which is very important to those of you who are from Poland, because thanks to this, we are getting, those of you who are from Poland can get 70 points. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you find yourself somebody who has badge that says Poland, and then get some of the Bulgarian wines, because this is gonna be a very sad and long story of how academics are evaluated in Poland, okay? This is one of those. Oh yeah, Professor Daszczuk is getting flashbacks at this moment that he's totally shaking. So yeah, this is what happens to us. So wine and then sad story about evaluation, but 70 points we have. Of course, now one of our goals will be to go for core rank A, unless of course Polish government decides to do something completely different. One of those Monty Python moments. And now, or something completely different, which happens. We have elections coming, so after the elections, there may be a different government that will have different ideas what is important. But still, we're going to try to improve. Next year, as you will see, we are coming back to Poland. And then we are planning to be back in the Balkans. We love it. You know, those images, by the way, about Bulgaria, in many places you could replace the images like of food, wine, with some other countries in the region. So in 2 years, our thoughts are we will visit Belgrade, which has very similar cuisine, also very good wines. So already think about 2 years' time, September in Belgrade. This is the long-term planning. Okay, but now Maria is waiting to put me back to the seat and take over. You see, she's even stealing my mic. So Maria, it's you.
Okay, I can assure you that we already checked the food and wine in Belgrade. It was really good. Okay, so Dominik already told you about our track-based organization. So you can see all this track as well as especially when doctoral symposium. About quality, about quantity. So I put it in different colors that you can see how tough we were this year. I mean, we choose really, really good papers for conference proceedings and conference materials. And talking about this, but maybe not now. Oh, this is about our how we are trying to acknowledge different kind of cooperation. So you see our standard public best paper award. I mean, standard. We have it many years. Last year we changed this. Last year, yes, we changed this schema a little bit. First of all, right now the Zdislav Public Award for whole conference. Before it was for AAIA, so artificial intelligence application only. And we also include base paper award for young researcher. It was previously, but we added international cooperation and industrial. And we have to create some tension. You have to wait for tomorrow for banquet when we announce who is lucky presenters who got these awards. And now about different organization stuff. What you got previously as a conference materials, it's a preprints. So by two reasons. First reasons, because we imply this IEEE policy, no show policy. So no presentation, no material in conference proceedings. Different stuff, different crisis. We need help in our crisis situation. No, we don't see. Here. Okay, I will go forward. Yes, you can see. So so this is the first reason, no-show policy to apply no-show policy. Second reason, you still will have around 2 weeks to fix. I mean, minimal problem, typos, some place of work, whatever, without big changes of course, the paper, the content. And you will receive a mail from our technical editor, Mr. Denisiuk, who inform you about this possibility. We'll wait 2 weeks, and then there will be a conference proceeding with ISBN, ISSN number, and will be submitted to IEEE Digital Library. Certificate of participation. You know, this year I received email from the participants who participated in 2016 with a request of certificate. Please remember about your certificate. And if you need it, just send a mail to secretariat@FedCSIS.org, okay? Of course, if you, in 2028, you ask me about certificate, I also can issue to you this certificate, but Okay. Invoices, any possible financial problem, whatever. Jordanka, are you here? No, she's not here. But here you can see her email, and she will be with us during reception, I think, and during tomorrow, during this banquet and end. Okay. There is some hint about WebEx session. I know that there were some problems with Wi-Fi. It seems that it fixed now. So not exactly. Restart your computer. Okay, so I hope that it will be fixed. Fortunately, the computer from which you are presenting, so this dedicated computer, they are connected through the cable, so the internet there is stable. All the session will be recording, so if you miss something, you can see it on the internet FedCSIS web page. If you will have any problem with the connection, you know about your colleagues who has a problem, by email. I all the time has my email box on my phone, and my phone is crying on me that I didn't read last email. So it will be under control. And social event, Autopower. A conference dinner tomorrow. Before conference dinner, there will be some walk through the Sofia with pilots who will explain different nice elements of Sofia. There will be 3 groups. We are meeting, let's say, near the entrance, inside or outside. I hope that the weather will be the same way good. So outside there will be 3 groups, so don't worry, everybody will hear everything, can ask whatever they want. And the meeting at 6:15 p.m. Okay? Tuesday, we're sitting in our room and listening sessions. I hope that will be interesting. And on Wednesday, we are meeting on lunch in Astoria Hotel. There is a funny level R, like restaurant. So 1:45 p.m. we will be there. To be able to get a lunch, you have to have such a road ticket. If you don't have, go to Jordanka and ask her about this ticket. Stefka also has this ticket, so you can ask Stefka. Well, what else? Next year you will be in my place, Warsaw University of Technology. You see, so beautiful building. Victor, don't be scared. It's a beautiful building. This is a main building. Probably we will have a social event there. I hope that we will have a possibility. This is a building where the conference will take place. It's my department, Mathematics and Information Science. The date of conference, September, we are quite late in September, second part of September. Usually we are early, but by some reason, submission deadline, May 16. Please don't forget to submit your good quality paper. Well, that's all. Thank you very much and have a good conference.
Now, we also have, of course, absolutely top-notch, fantastic keynote speakers. And again, one thing about tomorrow, Professor Zambonelli did not come because he is now out of emergency room and in recovery after open heart surgery, which happened just before the conference. Well, there's always good news. I mean, if it happened here, this would be much worse for the conference. So he will not present himself. However, one of his collaborators will deliver the talks that he was planning to deliver. So there will be online presentation tomorrow, but we will listen to it here in this room, and there will be somebody representing Professor Zambonelli. However, today we have two fantastic speakers. We have Chris Cornelis and we have Professor Atanasov. So now my role is over. The conference is officially open at this moment. So whatever you were doing up to this moment was totally unofficial. You were on your own presenting something. Now the conference is opened, and I give the floor to Dominik, who will chair the first keynote. So Dominik,